I just want to say this. The infatuation people have with the Kardashians, Kim, Khloe, Courtney. I mean, is that a coincidence? All the names begin with K. Now, to clear it up, they do date minority, African American mixed, or football players who are black and basketball players who are black. But let me tell you something behind that. The reason why they do this is because it's much easier. It's like low hanging fruit. It's like when you invest, you buy low, you sell high. Not saying anything's wrong with dating black or interracial relationships, but just saying. I believe, my opinion is that they are um, fully aware of the scheme of hustling the hood, I used to call it. It's like Plies or Rick Ross. They're more intelligent than they appear to be, if you want to judge intelligence by the way they act with their coonery buffoonery. But they would rather hustle the ignorant-minded people or the easier targets or the low-hanging fruit because it's a very viral market and they spend a lot of money. They don't think twice sometimes by frivolously spending money. And this is where, if you're a spokesperson for that frivolous market, you could actually make quite a bit of money yourself. So this is just something that I had on my mind, and I'm wondering if I'm the only person that ever noticed the hustle that Kim Kardashian and family have going on. I mean, first off, she hustled Ray J, who at the time was just Brandy's brother, and he thought he was hustling her, just like um, who they marry. They think they're getting such a gem, but in reality, it's not always about money. Okay, they know the money would come if they get the low-hanging fruit and basically monopolize a market where the women, particularly black low-income women or delusional middle-income women, middle-class women, whether black or white, I should say, idolize them because to them they're like the prettiest thing in the world. If you haven't been out your hood or if you haven't experienced certain things, they look like Cinderellas. Yeah, Kim is okay looking, but she's by far no Cinderella. So, I'm just saying. I know, I could tell it's a hustle. And sometimes, like I said, it's not about the money. It's more about the fame. When you continuously stay in the news, marriage usually does that, especially when you marry someone in the entertainment or sports arena. You know, and then after a while, you're more famous than that person. So then it's about just maintaining your publicity. Then you flip this into a TV show, which has commercials, which is easy to flip it into selling or promoting a product or service. I don't fall for or subscribe to the sham they're doing. Now, I'm not hating, I'm just saying, if you're married off of real love, that's fine. You're in an interracial relationship off of real love, that's fine. But many people marry on ulterior motives. And I think the only reason why they're getting away with it is because people don't see that they're marrying for the fame, not the money. Okay? And also, people are so caught up in their own sense of entitlement and egos, they don't realize that a lot of times people do get in interracial relationships, not out of money and sometimes not out of fame, but just to be spiteful and just to have someone who's going to basically uh, be your slave because you know that they sweat and idolize you. A lot of white women know that a black man's kryptonite, some black men's kryptonite, is a white woman. So either to be rebellious to their family or to get someone they could totally feel as though they can manipulate and control, they will often go with the black person, the black man. Because in reality, black men accept more from white women than they would a black woman. They don't really think so, but they do. They always bitch and complain about, a black woman being phony, fake, fat, this, that, and the third. But all women have their flaws. So, maybe the white woman won't um, directly come at you, but best believe she has thoughts, just like a black woman. So anyway, again, nothing against interracial relationships or anything like that, but a lot of times, I would say the majority of times, there's an ulterior motive behind it, whether money, whether fame, or their own greed for power. People totally, totally miss out on that. So that's Kim Kardashian. They'll get themselves a black man who will kiss their fucking ass, okay? Because this black guy idolizes her as some sort of Cinderella. Maybe this black man might have issues with his own sense of security, or might be on his own ego trip. So he's thinking he has a trophy, but they're not trophies. They're not trophies. And figured, well, since they have their own money, she can't be after me with money. But you're not paying attention to the fame that she's gaining, or the appeal she may have for a certain market by doing that, because she already has the appeal from people that look like her. So the only thing she would need now to control the market would be to get someone from another community, so she could have the ultimate excuse to say that she loves everybody. Anyway, that's just my thoughts.